Alright guys, this is a visual representation of the play rip26seal. Obviously we're going to wear yellow this year, or gold, but this is our basic double wing formation. Anyhow, the whole point of this play, okay, is to seal the right side off. So the center is going to block this way, the guard comes up beside him, tackle up beside him, tight end up beside him. The linebacker is going to come all the way up into the second level and seal the wall off. So essentially what we've got is an alleyway right here. If you look at this alley here and here, that's for the running back to go through. But sometimes defense gets in the way, especially there's a defensive end over here that creates problems. This guy over here is going to create a problem because he's going to come straight in. That's where the fullback comes into play, the blocking back. His job is to come in and seal him off. Alright? There's also going to be a cornerback up here, somewhere around here. He's going to create a problem as well. That's why it's up to the cornerback, or the quarterback, to spin fast, toss the ball, and then get up here and seal off the cornerback as well. Now originally I pulled both my guard and my tackle. Okay? Not so. This time all I'm going to be doing is pulling the guard up the alley. And he's basically going to seal off the line. If there's a linebacker up here that looks like he might get through, Carson, this is you. You want to seal him off. Alright? If there's a middle linebacker that looks like he might get through, you guessed it, Carson, get in here and seal him off. Alright? Instead of pulling my tackle, Ryan, this is you. You're going to drop back. Dylan, you're going to be my left tight end. You're going to drop back. I need you guys to drop back because, again, there's going to be guys over here that are trying to get into the backfield and create pressure. They want to come in here as fast as they can. But as long as you two drop back and form a little bit of a mini wall, the only way that the defense can get to you is to go around. And if you create enough of a gap by them going around you, the play's already going to be way up here and gone. Alright? Sounds confusing, I know. That's why we're going to watch it happen. Okay? So the very first thing, the quarterback's going to call down. Everybody gets down. And he's going to say, ready. When he says ready, Caden is going to go in motion. Caden's going to be the left wingback. Okay? Down, ready. When he says ready, bam, right there in motion. Bam. Caden, your job is to get in motion right behind the guard. Okay? This is where we want you to be because that makes it easy for the quarterback to spin, toss the ball to you, and then get up here and look for that cornerback. And then you can come right up through here behind him. Fullback, bam, sealing somebody on the outside up here, and you guys are forming a wall. Let's watch it again. So down, Tommy says, down, ready, hit, football, hiked to the quarterback. So now the quarterback has it. Everybody's going to start doing their thing. Tommy, pay attention here. See how you spin and toss the football. Yeah, I know, the animation kind of sucks, but you get the idea, right? So Tommy, you're right here. You spin, toss the football to Caden. Right? Let's watch it again. Tommy spins, tosses the football to Caden. Alright? Now let's watch what else is going on here. Fabian, this is you. Okay, there's going to be a guy over here. Typically we see a tackle here, 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 and here. Right? So Fabian, this is your guy to the left here. You need to get him. So, as the play progresses, you turn a little bit to your left to make it easy to get that guy. Bam, right there. Okay? Carson, you see how you're pulling out? Carson, you're just rotating and going straight up where these guys are forming the wall. Watch. Oh, should get rid of that. Okay? Carson rotates and starts getting right up behind that wall that's forming. Notice how I have you filling in that gap, right? I see a gap right here. So Carson, I'm going to need you to get in there and fill it, because we do not want the defense coming through there. If they do, they're going to make a tackle for a loss. So Carson, you need to see this gap as you're pulling around. Get up in there and fill it. Okay, let's watch how it goes again. So Tommy pitches the ball. Carson starts pulling. Guys on the right side are forming the TKO wall. That's what it's called, TKO. It stands for track and kick out. Okay? Track and kick out, TKO. You guys are making a track right here. Braden is the kick out block. He's coming, whoosh, kick out. Toss. Straight up through. Alright? So Braden, this is you right here. You just came and kicked out the defensive end, because there's going to be a defensive end up here. He's going to run into the backfield. You need to be here to meet him. Alright? Tommy, this is you. You're looking for the cornerback. There's going to be a cornerback. Since we're in such a bunch formation, there's going to be a cornerback in close. He's going to want to come in. You need to come up and hit that cornerback. Alright? Watch. Here we go. Tommy spins, lead blocks. Braden, take off and find that kick out. Right side of the offensive line, form a wall. Caden, don't turn on your turbojets. Follow your blockers. They're going to make a hole. Carson, you're pulling until you find a gap in the line and you're plugging the gap. It's just like a dam. You don't want water leaking through a dam. The wall here is formed. You need to plug that gap so that nobody can get through. Alright? Ryan and Dylan on the left, you guys are dropping back. See how you're dropping back? Creating a little bit of a wall. You don't want the defense to get in quick. All you're doing is dropping back and trying to slow them down. Alright? So that's it. That's what the play looks like. Now, let's throw some defense in the mix. Bam. Okay, this is typically the defense that we're going to see more often than not. We're going to have a guy over Carson. We're going to have a guy over here over my right guard. Don't know who that's going to be yet. Most likely Phillip. Carson, left guard. Phillip, right guard. Then we're going to see another defensive tackle all the way out over here over the tight end. The reason they're doing that is because they think if he engages you, this guy's going to get a free shot into the backfield. Normally that would happen, but since I have you dropping back, you're basically taking on the first man that comes up to you. If it's the tackle, so be it. If it's the end, so be it. But regardless, you're dropping back, Dylan. You've got a hard assignment. You've got two guys to worry about. Pay more attention to the defensive end because he's faster. This guy's kind of slow. So maybe if he comes in, you just kind of pop him once and then start paying attention to the defensive end that's coming out over here. Alright? Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, this is the cornerback I was telling you about. Normally, the cornerback would be way over here, worried about a wide receiver, right? But we're running double wing. There is no wide receiver. We're all bunched in close. You know, that could cause a problem, but if we're disciplined enough, I think we can manage. Another cornerback over here. These guys, when we played the Hawkeyes, I think they were, these two guys here were fast. These two guys were giving us trouble. So we may have to modify this or run a different formation. But these are the middle linebackers. You got a middle linebacker here, outside linebacker, outside linebacker. These guys are reading the ball. Okay? So when they see you come in motion, Caden, most likely these guys are going to fire off at an angle. But it doesn't matter because Joseph is coming up here to seal off the first inside linebacker. Okay? This guy is going to get clogged up in the wall that we're forming. And this guy is going to come over and get clogged up in the wall that's forming. If there's a hole somewhere in that wall, it doesn't matter because we've got Carson to the rescue. He's going to come in and fill in any gaps to ensure that this wall is formed. Then we've got Braden and Tommy to seal out anybody here. Caden's going to have a nice big hole to run through. Alright, let's watch it unfold. Watch your position, guys. If you're Tommy, you're the quarterback, watch the quarterback. If you're an offensive lineman, watch the offensive lineman. Doesn't matter if you're starting or if you're second string. Just watch your position, guys, okay? Joseph over here, Braden blocking back, Caden, you're over here. All right, watch your position, watch how things unfold. Ready? Caden goes in motion, hit, the ball is hiked. Okay, now look as everybody starts advancing. The defensive line is coming in. Why is that guy being highlighted? There we go. So the defensive line is coming in. Look at the wall form. See how the kick out worked? Now let's watch Philip over here. Most likely this is going to be Amari. Okay, Philip and Amari. Amari, if you'll notice, there's nobody in front of you, right? So if there's nobody in front of you, double team the person to your left. So this now becomes a double team block. I've got my two strongest offensive linemen on one guy. Next up is Nisim. Nisim, you're out here as right tight end. Your job is to get up into this guy and then swing your butt around. You have to swing your butt around because you want to drive your guy this way. Because remember, we're forming a wall. Nisim, the further you can push him back, swing your butt and in, the better our wall is going to be. If he stops you, Nisim, right here, we're screwed. You need to get him back and in. You need to get your man right about here. So let's watch and see how that looks when it unfolds. You come forward, Nisim, drive him back and in. Okay? He's going to come at you. You come at him. Push him back and in. Bam. Okay? Back and in. Next up, let's follow Joseph. Joseph, you're down here. Okay? You need to fire off the line of scrimmage and get to this second level. Get this linebacker right here. Don't worry about the defensive end. That's Braden's guy. You're coming straight back in. Cut that man off. Let's see it in action. Here goes Joseph firing through. You got your linebacker. Bam. Push him as far back as possible. Okay? The farther back you can push him, Nisim, the farther back you can push him, the more room Caden is going to have to get through here. All right? So really, this is a very important block for both Nisim and Joseph, because the further you can push your guys back, the more room Caden's going to have to go. Let's watch it again, Joseph. Come up to the second level, get that linebacker, and drive him back. Okay? Bam. Braden now, it's your turn. You're down here as my blocking back / fullback. This is your man right here. He's going to want to come straight through and make the tackle. That's what the defensive end is trying to do. Okay? Obviously, you don't want to let him do that. So we'll delete it. Watch how you stop him from doing that. Ball is hiked. Notice how Joseph here ignores him. He's going to his assignment in the second level. So this defensive end is coming fast. Boom. The faster you can get over there to meet him, the better it is for you to seal it. You want to seal the play. You want to push him this way. Okay, the further back you can push him this way is the more room, again, Caden has there. So it's very important that everybody does their job. Okay, let's watch it full speed here. Braden comes out, bam, pushes him back. You need to get a good push on him. Drive him back as far as you can. Okay, Tommy, you've got a very tough job. Okay, not only do you have to get the snap from Fabian, you also have to spin wide open, toss the ball, finish your spin, and look for this cornerback. You've got a lot to do here. You've got to catch the snap, spin, toss, spin, and block. It's tough, but I know you can do it. Let's watch. Ready? Caden goes in motion. Hit. Here comes the ball. Spin, toss, go. Notice how you become Caden's lead blocker. As soon as you take off, Caden is right here behind you, following you. Okay? You need to get your man, bam, get low, and drive him out. You have to drive him out of the hole. If this guy defeats you, Tommy, the play is over, because he's going to be right here to tackle Caden for a loss. So again, Tommy, I need you to get this man and push him back. Alright, let's watch and see what happens again. Spin, toss, spin, block. Bam, good block. Caden sees it. Okay? Caden's watching you. He sees that there's a good block, and he sees that little crease. That's all you're going to see, Caden. You need to hit it. That is your hole right here, Caden. You've got daylight. See the wall formed over here? This is a good wall. Hard to see. This is a good wall right here. You guys have a wall. There's no leakage. Every gap is sealed. You guys over here, Tommy's got a good kick out here. Braden has a good kick out here. That means Caden's got a nice little hole to daylight. Let's reset. Down. Ready. Hit. Spin. Toss. Block. Caden's following his blockers through the hole for daylight. One more time. Ready. Hit. Alright guys, that's the first play. That is rip26seal. Next play I think I'm going to do is wedge. But this was rip26seal. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to post a comment or I will smoke you at practice today. See you guys tonight. Go Commodores.